Hi, my name is Dr. Christine Mitchell. I'm a resident of Everett, an organizer with the Deeper Than Water Coalition, and a public health researcher on the health impacts of policing and incarceration at Health in Partnership, which is a national public health nonprofit. Through both my professional and advocacy roles, I work closely with people incarcerated in Massachusetts prisons, and I just want to start by thanking the committee and the currently and formerly incarcerated people who shared their stories today, which are more powerful than anything that I will say. I'm testifying today in support of elder and medical parole, and I'll spend my time today focused on providing a public health perspective on those bills. So incarceration of the elderly and dying in Massachusetts is a public health crisis. As we've heard already from multiple folks, compared to every other state in the US, Massachusetts has one of the highest rates of elder adults incarcerated. Despite medical parole passing in 2018, 88% of those applications have been denied. A very recent study from this year found that between 2021 and 2023, 87 people died in DOC custody in Massachusetts. Nearly half of those could have been identified for medical parole eligibility, and the majority died from an acute condition, which indicates the potential need for an expedited process. So I just want to break down a few different arguments. One, there's no health argument to justify keeping elders and dying people incarcerated. Decarceration is urgent for all incarcerated people. And it's even more urgent for our elders because they face more chronic and life-threatening illnesses earlier than we would expect outside of prison. This is largely due to the health harms of being incarcerated. Research finds that each year in prison takes 2 years off of an individual's life expectancy, and that incarcerated people in their 50s exhibit sickness and disability at a rate equal to those in their 70s or 80s who have not been incarcerated. Incarcerated people who are seriously ill or dying face immense medical neglect in prisons that are not equipped to provide care for chronic patients and often leave things misdiagnosed or ignored until it's too late. There's also no economic argument to justify keeping elders and dying people incarcerated. The state is spending exponential amounts of money and providing consistently inadequate health care for the growing population of incarcerated elders and disabled people. Every dollar spent is a dollar that could have expanded and improved community-based health care and services that would have provided superior care. And finally, there's no public safety argument to justify keeping elders and dying people incarcerated. Again, as we've heard today, a large body of research finds that 90 to 95% of the time, adults older than 55 who had been incarcerated are not rearrested or reincarcerated, and the recidivism rate for people who meet medical eligibility requirements for parole is just 3%. Massachusetts should pass policies that respect the worth and dignity of all people, and I urge you to use your power to advance the medical and elder parole bill so we can shift our state away from endless punishment and towards real community safety and well-being. Thank you.